Good morning, class, and how is everybody doing this morning? Wonderful, everybody's doing fantastic. So this morning we will start our lesson by having you describe your family member, either a family member or your favorite movie character or a friend. Let's go. Okay, Destiny, you'd like to describe your mom? Yes. Okay. Yes, she's your mother. She's a wonderful mother. Why is she a wonderful mother? Okay, because she's loving, she's caring. Okay, and she comforts you. Anybody else? Yes, Andrew, you would like to describe your favorite movie character? Yes, superhero. Why you love superhero? Wonderful, nice, because he's brave. Yes, he's courageous. Okay, he fights for what he wants. Okay, yes, Simeon. Okay, you would like to describe a character, your favorite movie character? Yes, Batman. Okay, because he can fly. Okay, to you he's caring. Okay, and he fights. Wonderful. So we've all described either a character or a family member. Tell me one common thing you notice about our description. Lovely, Annalisa. We describe the character or family member by their personality. Wonderful. Put your hands together for Annalisa. Great.
Now that you have described personality traits and behavior of a character, what do you think that is called? Yes, Jonathan. Okay, identifying characters. Now that's a good suggestion. Yes, Maria? Character description. Now that's a good thought also, but there is a general term for this and we call this characterization.
We will link what you just did to a typical characterization chart. Now let's start. Character. We'll take Destiny's mom. So, was her physical appearance mentioned? Yes, John. No, it wasn't. And I'm glad you're paying attention. What about narrator's direct comments? Was that mentioned? No. Why are you saying no, Jonathan? Okay, yes, so it was just a basic conversation we were having, and this is normally found in short stories. What about characters' own actions, thoughts, feelings, and words? Yes, Askia. Okay, yes, so she's saying this was mentioned when we asked Destiny why is her mother a wonderful mother, and she said that she is loving, caring, and comforting towards her. Now we'll stop at this point because the other part is other characters.
Why do you think writers use characterization? Yes, Mark. Okay, yes, it is to guide readers to make a conclusion about a character. Yes, Jonathan. Yes, it is to make a judgment about a character. What happens when characters have different personalities and do not agree in a story? Yes, Akila. Yes, so they will clash or fight. Now, what happens when they clash and fight, Akim? Yes, this will influence the events in a plot. Very good. And what happens when it influences the events of a plot? Yes, Rad. Yes, so this will influence how the conflict is resolved. Now, there are two types of characterization. These are direct and indirect characterization. Now, let's distinguish between these two terms so that we can have a better understanding. So tell me, what do you know about the word direct? Yes, Akim, it means when it's straight or it's specifically to the point. And what about indirect? Yes, Judy, it means not so specifically stated or specific to the point. So, let's try to figure out direct characterization in the activity that you just did. Now, was there any direct characterization? No? Tell me why, Sarah. Okay, so none was mentioned. Now, what could have been put in place for us to have a direct characterization? Yes, Sam, that is correct. So if we had said that she was tall or short or gave any physical appearance. Now, what about indirect characterization? Was there any? Yes, Ian. So that was when we spoke about the qualities or attributes of Destiny's mother.
Okay, students, so now we'll proceed to apply what we've learned so far about characterization to the short story Emma by Carolyn Cole, which you would have read previously. For this exercise, you'll be working in groups of 5, where you'll be discussing how the characters in Emma contribute to the text using the character chart. Are you ready to begin? Okay, great. Let's get started. Okay, group 1, let's begin with you. Okay, they filled out their character chart. Let's see what you have here. Okay, the first character you looked at is Dory New York, aka Dory. You have here that she's 8 years old. Now, how did you know her age? Yes, it is mentioned that Dory is a year younger than her best friend Maria, who is 9 years old. Now, under direct comment. Okay, you have here Dory loves to play games, especially pretend, where she gets to imagine she is her mother in the grown-up world. Now, students, why do you think Dory wants to pretend she's her mother as an adult? Yes, Jonathan, good answer. Because she adores her mother, she loves her mother, and most of all, she looks up to her mother. Very good answer. Now here, characters, thoughts, and actions. You have that she's very observant and notices everything in the adult world. For example, noticing the way her father is happy to meet the woman at the train station. Very great observation, students. Now, why do you think that Dory mentions this? Do you think that she understands what is happening around her? Okay, Susanna, you don't think she knows exactly what's happening around her? Yes, Jason? You think she's innocent? That's why. Okay, those are all great answers. But students, I want you to tell me what exactly was happening in that situation. Yes, Isaiah, her father was cheating on her mother. Now, under our other thoughts, actions, and words from the other characters, you have here that Maria, Dory's best friend, thinks she is spoiled and wants everything to go her way. Now, why would Maria, who is her best friend, think that? Yes, that is a good answer. You think Maria is jealous of Dory's life? That's a very good answer, class. I really appreciate your participation. Now, I noticed that you mentioned that you think Dory is innocent. Do you think this is a good thing or a bad thing? Yes, Lisa? Okay, Lisa, so you think it's a bad thing because she doesn't understand the bad things that are happening around her. Okay, but you also think it's a good thing because she doesn't have to worry about big people problems. Okay, that's a great answer. Now, students, we'll be moving on to our next activity. I know all of you love social media, so you'll be creating a Facebook profile for one character in the short story Emma. Here are your supplies. Let's get started.
Alright class, you should have already been finished with your Facebook profiles. I am seeing a few of them and you're telling me who the characters were. I see Ryan has done Emma, Amanda has done Dorian, somebody at the back there did Miss Robinson, and I seen your bios, your likes and dislikes, strengths and weaknesses. And so class, do you agree that that embodies characterization? Alright, so to conclude this lesson this afternoon, I am going to show you 3 pairs of shoes and you have to tell me which character in the book, Emma, you think suits these 3 pairs of shoes. First shoe, starting with this one. Let's get you, Ryan. What do you think? Who can wear these pairs of shoes? This pairs of shoes. You think the father, Jack, why do you think he can wear this pair of shoes? Okay, so because he's a man, it's a male shoe. Because he's what? Always running back and forth between the lady in the train station and Emma, and their shoes fit for running. What else? What about you, Sue? What do you think? Oh, you think the grandfather, because he's a good patriarch, and these look like good patriarch shoes. Alright, I like y'all answers. Next pair of shoes, we have this one here. What do you think? What do you think? Destiny. Oh, you think Emma. Why do you think Emma? Because she's a good role model for her children. She's a good mother. Very good. What else? Alright. Alright. Very good. She's a polished woman. Alright. I like that. Now our 3rd pair of shoes. What do you think? Who can wear, yes, I know they're quite fancy. Who can wear this pair of shoes? The lady at the train station, Sarah? Okay. Why do you think the lady at the train station? Oh, because of how she was described by Dorian. Okay. She was a fabulous lady. Alright. Oh, I'm hearing some. What do you think, Roy? Oh, because of how the father was invested in her. Well done, well done. Alright, so it appears to me that you grasp the concept of characterization. Let's sum up what is characterization. It is the attitudes, behaviors, very good, Sarah. Okay, and characterization can be shown in 2 ways. Who can tell me? Yes, Travis, expressed and implied. Very well done. Alright, so I would like to close this lesson by reminding you to bring your magazines for the lesson on setting tomorrow. Class dismissed.